Welcome to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan, where we're going to cast and blast you right out of this world with some of the best hunting and fishing stories that you can't even imagine.
Welcome to Fish Hunt Talk Radio. This is John Hennigan with our host, Frank Selby. Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
It's good to have you as always.
Yeah.
You had some dental surgery done, but you sound pretty good.
I sound good.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I'd like to do, Frank? Is last week we ran it, but it was a little confusing because I hadn't thought it through. But if you didn't get what you want for Christmas, I got it for you. Here's the deal. Anybody that goes to the website, which is unrealfishingtales.com, and checks out the equipment, all they have to do is just look at it, send me an email with a comment and what radio station you listen to, or station you listen to, or however you get it, and just send me an email, and it's just send it to John at fishtalkradio.com, John at fishtalkradio.com, and you'll get $25 worth of tackle. There's no limit, and you don't have to win anything. You're guaranteed a winner. But what we will do is we'll have a drawing for every 5 people that enter. We'll have a drawing and give them $50 worth of tackle. And this is from our sponsors and from Unreal Fishing Tales.
Wait, now, John, let me make sure. This is Unreal Fish Tales. It's not Unreal Fishing Tales, unrealfishtales.com.
Thank you, Mark.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, make it easy. And it's real simple. You're guaranteed to be a winner. All you have to do is go to the website and then send me an email. Let me know how you listen to us and that you did go to their website, make a comment on it, and let us know how you did hear about it, because that'll help us find out who's out there and where they're listening to. So
how far away?
Anywhere. But if you're outside the country, the shipping might be a little different. But all you have to do is do it within 45 minutes from the time that you hear it on the radio. You got 24 hours to call us. And we'll mention that again. Right now, we got to take a break. You're listening to Fish Talk.
A few years ago, a sailor set out to design a boat shoe that was comfortable and stable, non-skid, and wouldn't mark the decks. Today, these incredibly comfortable shoes are worn by anglers, boaters, professional guides, and charter captains. Go to softscience.com to see more. Soft Science shoes and boots are lightweight and shock absorbent with just the right level of support. Several styles come in all sizes. Enjoy the Soft Science shoe in the water and out. Check them out at softscience.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELfunadventures.com.
If you are still using a plastic hard-shell cooler, things have changed for the better. AO coolers are lighter with twice the efficiency of the traditional bulky coolers. AO coolers are the best available soft-sided cooler with 3/4-inch high-density closed-cell foam insulation. They will keep ice frozen for 24 hours in hot weather. Easy to carry, less space, it fits product inside for better performance. Go to aocoolers.com to order or find a retailer. Available at West Marine.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fishtails shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtails.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fishtail to share? Unreal Fishtails wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtails.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtails.com.
Catch 'em shallow, I can catch 'em deep. Open water or the back of the creek. Wind and rain to me, it's all the same. I make a living playing this game, and I thank the Lord above every time I can. I get to be a fisherman.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan and our host Frank Selby. And Frank, I want to just do a real quick follow-up. We're going to give $25 to anybody. This is not a contest. Everybody wins $25 worth of tackle from our sponsors. And all you have to do is go to unrealfishtail.com. And then go down to where they have products for sale. Send us an email with a comment on their products, and include your phone number so we can tailor exactly what it is that you want to what you need. And just send it to John at fishtalkradio.com. And we want you to do this within 24 hours of whenever you hear the program. It doesn't make any difference where you hear it, because we're on at different times all over the world. So 24 hours after you hear it, send us an email, and you get $25 worth of product. And if we're going to have a lottery for every 5 people, they get $50 worth of product. So it's real simple. Just go to Unreal Fishtail, look at the site, their products, send an email to John at fishtalkradio.com, and comment on their products and whatever it is, just one sentence. And then everybody gets $25 at least, and 1 out of 5 will get $50. So there's no reason at all. This is not a contest. You're a guaranteed winner. So just let us know what you want, and if you didn't get it for Christmas, we'll give it to you. Right now, we're going to go with Jim Cox, Director of Donor Relations at Western Rivers Conservancy. Jim, what a pleasure to have you back.
Hey, thanks for inviting me back. I really enjoy being on the show.
Well, I got really excited about having you on last, what you guys do. And I can kind of explain it to you, but in just a minute or two, can you give us an idea of what what it is that Western Rivers Conservancy does?
Absolutely. We are a nonprofit organization based in the western United States, and what we do is conservation through land acquisition. We buy outstanding properties on rivers across the West. Matter of fact, our motto is sometimes to save a river, you have to buy it. Now, we all know you can't buy the river, but you can buy those properties, and it's a really amazing way and effective way to do conservation, because once you own a property, you can immediately start doing the right things there. You can make sure that you're not going to clear cut it if it's a timber property. If it's been heavily grazed, you can keep cattle off of the riparian areas. Not that we are against grazing at all. Sometimes grazing can be very important for an ecosystem, but not right on the riparian. And we are also able to open up lands that have previously been private and provide public access. And we work with willing sellers, and then we always convey our properties to a long-term steward. So we don't hold long-term. Mm-hmm. We convey to the Forest Service, to the BLM, to Fish and Wildlife. We help create state parks, agencies that are able to steward those properties for conservation values, and also to provide access to those properties.
Well, you know what really excites me is that you're a conservation network But that doesn't mean it's closing off the river for conservation. What it means is it opens it up for all sports people to utilize the land and take care of it, and that's what it's all about. And it's so exciting. It's not conservancy where they take it over and don't allow the use of it. You encourage the use of it, and you help people find it and use it.
That's right, and a majority of our projects have gone to public agencies. So again, we've created larger areas in the Forest Service, areas where you can float a river from a BLM access point. That wasn't there before. So yeah, it's all about the conservation value first for us. I mean, we're looking at properties that by purchasing them and having a steward, they're going to be conserving for conservation for fish and wildlife, but also that they're compatible for public access, because we really believe that people are able to go out and enjoy these properties. They'll be able to also help us, because we are a 501c3, help purchase these properties by making a charitable donation and be able to enjoy them at the same time. So
we appreciate that. Also, you'd mentioned that you've got a lot of emails and people contributing from outside your normal range, which means that our listeners are excited about it as I am. And
we were really excited. Of course, the end of year for all of the nonprofit sector here in the United States is really important. And we had gifts coming in. We're based in the West Coast, but we had gifts coming in from Pennsylvania and North and South Carolina, all over the East Coast, from people we had never heard before. So I am making an assumption that the fact that we were on your program and it's broadcast to millions of people who love to fish and hunt heard some of our messages, and we're willing to step up and help us out. So we're greatly appreciative to those
Speaking
folks.
of stepping up, if this is something you're interested in, you survive only on donations.
Very much so. Donations are quite important to the organization. Matter of fact, the more that people are willing to invest, the more we're able to do.
Mm-hmm. And you do a lot, without mentioning all the rivers, but virtually all of the prime fishing rivers. And you also allow hunting on some of your property, right?
That's correct. Matter of fact, if people are interested, they can go to our website at westernrivers.org, and we have a list of all the different properties that we've purchased on the different rivers. And if they want to sign up for our e-newsletter list, we do what we call a River of the Month. At the beginning of each month, we send to the folks that sign up information on a specific river. It tells its history, it tells its conservation value, and then how to go and where to find information on how to fish it, if hunting is allowed, boating, camping, all those kind of things. So it's a really wonderful, once a month email that you get with all kinds of information and a beautiful photograph that you can use for the wallpaper on your computer if you like.
There you go. Oh, that's a good idea. And
I got a couple of quick questions.
Sure.
Are there say I want to donate $100 or $1,000, where would I be able to put that in our email, how or where we should send it?
The easiest way to do it is to go to our website at westernrivers.org, and in the upper right-hand corner, there's a little button that says Contribute and Donate, and that's the one. Do it right there.
And I'll tell you what, it is when you're donating it, you're donating something that's going to last forever, and it'll maintain access. And again, it's a conservation effort, but it's a conservation effort that does not limit the use of the property, which normally is what happens. You encourage the use of the property.
That's exactly it. Matter of fact, I'm hoping myself to go out and, one of my home streams here, I live in Portland, Oregon, is the Sandy River. And we helped, more than 10 years ago, helped Portland General Electric remove 2 dams, one on the Sandy and one on the Little Sandy River. And we basically were able to acquire properties from the electric company and ultimately convey them to the BLM. So now there's a public park where the dam used to be, and it has a wonderful steelhead run right close to it.
That's incredible. That is.
I used to fish that.
Yeah, you know that place, huh?
So
Me and another Frank from Maine used to meet there every year at Welch's, Oregon, and then go fish steelhead.
Yeah, well, we got about less than a minute, but again, when you donate, you're actually buying property. So
right.
Donate it in your own name or someone else's name, but you actually own a little piece of paradise.
It's absolutely tangible. I mean, you can go on and see what, contributions have made possible over 30 years. We've been able to conserve over 300 streams and tributaries during that time, and it's a really effective way to do conservation. That
is absolutely amazing, Jim. We're going to have to let you go, but go to westernriversconservancy.org.
Westernrivers.org.
Westernrivers.org. Just westernrivers.org, and then make a contribution, and you just own a piece of paradise. Okay, you are listening to Fish Hunt Talk. We'll be back with you shortly.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an Unreal Fish Tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods. Plus, huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
Fish on!
It's a big one.
For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too, shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
The East Cape of Baja, Mexico is world famous for sport fishing. Dorado, tuna, wahoo, marlin, sailfish, roosterfish, and pargo. The Van Wormer Resorts make dreams come true at a price all can afford. Hotel Palmas de Cortez, Playa del Sol, and Hotel Punta Colorado have the biggest and best sport fishing fleet in all of Mexico. Call toll-free to 877-777-TUNA to find out how affordable world-class fishing can be. The finest resorts and the best boats in East Cape. Call 877-777-TUNA.
Vagabundos Del Mar Boat and Travel Club has 42 years experience introducing RVers to the joys of Mexico. Specializing in Baja, Vagabundos leads caravans and sponsors fishing tournaments, trailer boat cruises, and weekend getaways in Mexico and the West. Vagabundos Del Mar also saves its 10,000 members tons of money on low-cost auto insurance. Stay up to date on Mexican travel with the printed newsletter online at vagabundos.com or call 800-474-BAJA.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan and our host Frank Selby. And we have a very special guest coming up. He's going to give himself a quick introduction. And that is John Kurkosky. And he's an ice fisherman, but he's also a musician. So take it away, John.
What do you want me to do?
Just give us a tune.
Okay. Well, you can fish from a molar, you can stand on shore, or you can use a pontoon with carpet on the floor.
You can set a fire up or wait up to a big old rod, going fishing. Oh, all fish, make like, fish like, red lake, secret lake, pleasant player lake, fast lake, otter lake, lake, go lake, round lake, murder lake, rice lake, trigger lake, much lake, long lake, tan lake, small lake, like a boat. I fish everywhere. How's that?
Well, we'll get a little bit more later. But, John, you're an accomplished angler, but one of your passions is fishing in the wintertime. Do you want us to tell us a little bit about some of that?
Well, we're not having too good luck up here. We haven't had a real nice cold winter. So there's about 6 to 10 inches ice on the lakes, well, maybe 11. And we got a lot of, so you're not seeing a lot of these big fancy houses go out that cost $20,000, $30,000 because you got to pull them out with a 4-wheel drive truck, and you need about 18 inches ice. And we got a few people trying it, and they're going through. And I haven't figured out, though, if they're Democrat or Republican.
I like that. We can hope it was the other.
Yeah.
No, so that's... The bait shops, they depend on the economy here with the fishing guys to survive the winter, and it's been a tough season for the bait shops because all you see is portables, and I went out with portable the other day. I got a 4-wheeler, and you take a little 4-wheeler and pull a portable house out. That's about all you can do right now with 10 to 12 inches ice.
Well, tell us about a portable house. What is it?
Well, it's got a built-in sled with it. You can pull it by hand, and I actually bought an insulated one a few years ago. So you just get a little Coleman lantern. I actually sit in there in my shirt and drill a couple holes and put a minnow down and see if I catch a Democrat or Republican.
There you go. So you just sit inside, having a beverage if you want, either coffee or something else. And the good thing, are the fish chef bite? Are they Democrats or Republicans? I've been trying to figure that out. Yeah. I got to throw a little fun in there because this country's got their panties in a bunch. Yeah. But hey, John,
I agree,
John. The good news is you don't have to worry about keeping your beer cold.
No, it's real nice. You just layer the snow. And a good shot of booze helps every once in a while.
Well, you got to thin out the blood and warm it up.
Yeah.
But,
one quick question. Would you tell them how to get in touch with you? I know it's not quite the best time to get up there, but how would we get in touch with you if we wanted to come up in the next few weeks?
Well, you email me at jigginjohn@hotmail.com.
Jiggin.
There's a lot of places that rent houses out here. They set them all up for you and they drive you out.
Wow. Okay, so that's jigginjohn@hotmail.com.
Correct.
Right, that's an easy one. But
I actually had a friend that got stranded on the lake about 2 weeks ago. They had 40-mile-an-hour winds up north, and they finally got there to take their big house out. Well, their pickup was actually covered up with snow, and there was so much weight of the snow on the ice that the water came up a foot on top of the ice.
Oh, no.
And, if your vehicle gets froze in, it's pretty costly trying to get them off because you got to chisel the ice out from under the frame and the brake lines and the axles and the wheels.
And you can't wait for spring either.
No, that's a tough deal. There maybe be a Democrat or Republican thing.
Yeah.
If you're silly enough to do that.
Right. Well, apparently that's big in your part of the world. Very big.
Oh,
and,
when we got that big contest going on this year, they actually drilled 20,000 holes. Every year they have it.
Whoa.
On a lake by Brainerd.
Wow.
That's got to be, can you imagine 20,000 lines hanging down? It's got to be like a smorgasbord for fish.
Wow. And give us an idea about, I assume you use short rods?
Yeah, everybody calls them, little rod and reel, jiggle stick. Some people call them, or and a lot of people use slip bobbers. But that's the biggest contest in Minnesota, and they've had it every year they donate it all to charity. It's up in Brainerd, Minnesota.
Wow.
I went up there once. But it wasn't a nice day that day. The wind was blowing 35, 40 miles an hour, and it was 0 degrees out. And you stand outside for 5-6 hours.
Oh, well, at least you're not sitting on an upside-down bucket, with a blanket over you.
Well, that's what we were doing that day.
Yeah. But no, that sounds comfortable. But if you're anxious to fish in the wintertime, some people think that's the best time of the year for them.
Oh, it is relaxing. A lot of camaraderie when you get, with the guys and get these fancy houses. It's and that's a bad thing this year. It's just not enough ice to accommodate the big houses, which is, you get a lot of parties in them things. You get 8-10 guys in a 30, 40-foot fish house, and
30, 40 feet. Wow.
40 feet long.
Wow, that's a good-sized motorhome.
Basically, it's like a travel trailer. They got furnaces in them, they have stereo TV, they got showers, they got a king-size bed in some of them. It's unreal.
Wow. Well, normally you would go out in the morning and come back in the evening, but if you're going to spend the night, you better stay warm.
Yeah, and if I went out and spent $30,000-$40,000 on a fish house, I think my wife would say, well, you move in it and you stay in it.
I'd live in it. I'd put pontoons on the side so I could be there in the summer, too.
Not a bad idea.
It's a good time, though. We're diehard fishermen up here. There's 10,000 frozen lakes up here. It's hard water fishing. And when you love to fish, you do whatever you can to get them,
Yeah.
Yeah, and what kind of fish do you get?
Species you catch the most this time of year in the ice?
Oh, we got a variety. You got the panfish, sunfish, and crappie. And there's a lot of lakes that got the jumbo perch, which, they get a pound and a half. And walleye's a favorite up here. A lot of these guys go up on these lakes and they'll fish walleyes all weekend. It's just the best meat, I guess, for fishing and eating, and great fighters. And you get your muskies and northerns, you get 25, 30-pound northern up here.
And you got a kitchen there to prep them.
Yep. Yeah, if you want to spend that much money, like I said, I'm sure the wife would. I'm sure I'd be living in that forever if I spent $30,000-$40,000.
Yeah.
I'd be two of it. I'd probably be living in a bathroom somewhere.
Yep. But that's one thing about fishing, you don't need to spend $30,000-$40,000. You can grab a $3 or $8 cane pole and put a hook on it and go out in the summer and drop it in anywhere and have fun.
Yeah.
And that's what fishing's all about, having fun and enjoying the great outdoors.
Well, you've got so many lakes that, they're everywhere.
Yeah, that's what that song is. That's what I fish everywhere. I within 10 miles, I must have around me. I got must have 20 lakes I can go to.
Okay, hey, do you want to? We're about ready to close it up. Why don't you kind of finish that? I fished everywhere.
Well, that's what I did. Started out with.
Okay, yeah, let's finish that up.
Okay,
I've been everywhere.
Say when you want it.
Go ahead. I've been fishing everywhere.
I fish on the lake, go I fish all year round. Go I fish on the lake, everywhere I'm found. Can't say which lake's the best until I try. All the rest going fishing. Go off fish, people like French, like Granite Lake, Cedar Lake, Portland, Lake, Mappin, Otter Lake, Lake Gull, Lake Brown, Lake Burger, Lake Bright Lake, Sugar Lake, Mud Lake, Long Lake, Ant Lake, Fine Lake, Lake of the World. I fish everywhere.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. And is your stuff available on your website or anything, your music?
Oh, I got a lot of stuff on YouTube. That's I used to just have a website selling CDs. I don't even know if my website is up now, but all my songs are on YouTube. And I just don't do fishing songs. I write some gospel and some country rock and
Well,
that's been my other hobby besides
we're gonna have to go, but fishing in the it's year round back there.
It's what?
He said fishing back there is year round.
Pretty much.
We're gonna.
I like playing my guitar and I do a little drag racing. And
there you go. Wow, sounds like a pretty good life. Anyway, we're going to have to let you go. Only got a few seconds, but you are listening to
Fish Hunt Talk Radio.
Fish Hunt Talk, and you go to the website at Fish Hunt Talk or Fish Talk Radio, and stay in touch with us and make sure that you enter that contest we're talking about. It's not a contest; it's a guaranteed winner. So you are listening to Fish Hunt Talk Radio, and let's see, we've got about less than a minute, so we could finish that up. But anyway, just go to Fish Hunt Talk and go to.
Well, first you got to go to that Unreal Fish Tales website. Right?
Unreal
Fish Tales.
Yes, or you know.
Yeah, there is an S. Yeah.
Okay.
Unreal Fish Tales. Yeah. Check it out.
.com.
Make some notes. Email John and say, "Hey, John, I went to that site. Give me some prizes."
Yeah,
pretty much it.
Well, you don't have to say that. We'll know, but make sure you leave your phone number, and I'll give you a call, and we'll tailor what kind of fishing you do with the gear you get. So this is a no-brainer. Go ahead and do it. Do it within 24 hours from when you hear this. Not 24 hours from now, but whenever you hear it, anytime. So you're listening to Fish Hunt Talk Radio. Go to the website, check it out, and listen to it as much as you want.
The road stretches for miles in front of you, and with the Ram 1500, you'll be able to reach mile after open mile. It gets a best-in-class 25 miles per gallon highway, so your destination won't just be determined by your gas gauge, but by your gauge for achievement. And the Ram 1500 is the first ever back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year. Guts, glory, Ram. See your local Ram dealer today for great deals. EPA estimated 25 mpg highway based on V6 4x2.
A full-service fly shop, His and Her Fly Fishing, offers FFI certified international fly fishing instructor and guide service with Frank Selby. Listen to Frank as host of FishHuntTalkRadio.com or listen live Saturdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Time on Sirius XM Radio Channel 211. Custom flies are handmade to your order in-house in Newport Beach. Fishing in Mexico, Belize, Florida, or the Rockies, Frank and the staff will deliver exactly what you need. Flies and gear. Google His and Her Fly Fishing. Alaskan RV Butler. Guiding, fishing, hiking, sightseeing, adventure. The Alaskan RV Butler. Like a cruise on wheels in the comfort of an RV. View the wonders of Alaskan interior, streams, ocean, and wildlife. Or fish for the big one, all while pampered by Mike, the Alaskan RV Butler. Mike's inclusive tours serve butter-drenched shellfish and mouth-watering steaks. Mike is your personal chef, chauffeur, guide, and planner. And for the real Alaska, contact MikeRVButler@gmail.com. That's MikeRVButler@gmail.com.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an unreal fish tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
It's time for you to take a real fun adventure. Join a hosted fishing adventure to Alaska or Baja with the staff of Fish Talk Radio. Real Fun Adventures can book you on any adventure you desire. Bring your fishing friends or meet new ones. Fish Talk Radio gets the best deals from our sponsors to give you the best possible price. Real Fun trips are inclusive, easy, no-worry packages to the most popular fish grounds. Trips start around $600. Go to REELFunadventures.com.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan with our host Frank Selby, and Frank has a very special guest, someone that he's been, well, I don't know who's tutoring who now, but Mason Stoller. Frank, why don't you go ahead and run away with him?
Okay, Mason. First thing I'd like you to do is get out how to get in touch with you and where you go out of and how often do you go over to Catalina.
All right. Well, thank you, John and Frank, for having me on. Happy Friday, everybody. My name's Captain Mason Stoller, and I run Pacific Fly Fishing. It's pacificflyfishingcharters.com. And I'm pretty much out of the Los Angeles and Orange County area. I run a 25-foot diesel. It's a half-cab pilot house, so a little bit of protection when it's windy and rough. And I fish anything from inner harbor, tightest structure for calico bass, to 60 to 80 miles offshore chasing pelagics like bluefin tuna, yellowfin tuna. A lot of my time is spent fishing calico inshore, and then yellowtail, calico, and bonita at Catalina or San Clemente Island. And then I also do quite a bbit of mako shark fishing.
Whoa. Well, I can think, mako, again, we're talking about, you do a lot of fly fishing, and you get a 200-pound tuna. I don't know about bringing that in on a fly, or, a 100-pound thresher. That would be quite exciting. But
yeah. So I take either 2 guys out fly fishing or up to 4 guys conventional. I do some conventional fishing. So I got 4 bluefin tuna over 200 this year, and quite a few in the 100 to 150 range. But all those were on conventional. I did catch my first California caught bluefin tuna on the fly rod this year in September.
You said that was a bluefin?
That was a bluefin tuna, Pacific bluefin, and it was 44.2 pounds on a 14 weight, and I roped that thing in about 20 minutes.
I don't understand that, but I believe that it's true. But
and then the mako shark,
not as hard as people make it.
Yeah, I mean, the tuna pull really, really hard, and you got to pressure them very hard, but on 20-pound tests, on conventional gear, you might catch them up to 60 or 80 pounds. On the fly rod, 20-pound test, a lot of bend in the rod, you can pull really hard. So I had the drag set hard, and I got that bluefin in 20 minutes. And the guys who were fishing conventional rods on my boat that day were taking actually more like 30 or 35 minutes to land the same grade fish. So I actually pressured them really hard.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but the mako sharks here are generally a little smaller that I target. They're in the canyon, so they're usually like 40 to 80 pounds. And they jump a lot, and they blow a lot of their energy doing acrobatics.
Yeah.
So you can land them pretty quick. You can follow them with the boat.
Yeah.
I land them maybe up to about 150 or 200 pounds. That would be a good release size. Anything over that, it's hard to get them within 20 or 30 feet of the boat.
Right. Yeah, they don't like the boat.
No, they don't.
So, do you still do a little surf fishing or not?
When my boat goes down for servicing, like right now in the winter when I'm doing maintenance and getting everything dialed in for the season, I'll do a little bit of surf fishing, but it's mostly for a little bit of perch, maybe halibut, maybe some croaker if I can find it. Sadly, at the peak season for Corbina, as you know, I'm going to be either at Catalina chasing yellowtail and bonita or offshore because it's most likely, July, August, September. So I kind of have that conflict for the Corbina.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. This time of year, you can do really well on the winter Corbina in the surf.
Yeah.
With the sand crab
luckily I was fortunate enough to get schooled by Frank when I was coming into his shop. I think the first rod I picked up was a G. Loomis GL2 8-weight and a handful of perch flies and Corbina flies and got to chase those things. But you getting me addicted to Corbina made me suffer for about 2.5 years before I caught my first one.
Well, the old saying, everything is hard until you do it. Then after you get one, it becomes a lot more easier.
I don't know about a lot more, but it definitely got easier.
Hey, you have to lie and stretch the truth a little. We don't lie, we just stretch a little.
Oh, no, just out of curiosity, do you sight fish those?
Mostly it's sight fishing. Sometimes, in the wintertime, like more like what Frank's saying right now, oftentimes it's fishing kind of troughs that are off the beach a bit, and they're schooled up with the perch. But in summer and fall, the sight fishing opportunities are a lot more available, and then you're fishing more of like an intermediate or floating line. Usually in the winter with bigger surf, I'm fishing like the troughs and kind of rips that are right there, 3 to maybe 6 feet of water. So you
work very well. I'm proud of it.
Thank you.
Hey, all my godsons and all my nephews out there, I have enjoyed for a lot of years. And I'm always proud when one of them makes it. Remember, I told you a fishing life was kind of hard, but it was a lot of fun. You really didn't have to work that hard. Did I lie?
That's true. No, but it's definitely still hard work, and my body takes a little bit more of a toll than working in accounting, which I did for years. But when I wake up stoked every morning, it's a lot different than putting myself in the cubicle for 8 or 9 hours every day, So it was worth the lack of sleep for years getting after it.
Sport fishing and charters are not cheap, but the amount of work that goes into it. I mean, you start before everybody else is even out of bed. And then after you come in, you got to do the boat and gear it all up again.
Absolutely. I mean, you're familiar down in Cabo. I mean, even, fly fishing has a lot of its own prep and tying flies and things that maybe I'll do at home and get all the gear dialed in. But then on the other hand, like for a lot of the bluefin we're fishing out here, I'm fishing those fish on heavy gear like a 30 wide or a 50 wide off a kite with a frozen dead flying fish, with a special, double rig with a treble hook as a trailer, all of that, the time I'm prepping to get it ready for the trip, I'm down there for an hour or so each morning getting it dialed, because if I don't, the quality of my client's experience will go down a lot, and I want to be ready for any opportunity we get, because sometimes, especially on the tuna and those pelagics, that window it's pretty small. So you either capitalize or you go sightseeing.
You say window is small. In other words, you want to get out there right after daybreak?
It depends. A lot of these bluefin this year have been more of an afternoon and evening bite, mostly behind San Clemente Island or just south of it. It's usually in the afternoon. It gets a little bit of wind on the surface. It's a little tougher for them to see, makes them do something a little bit more reckless. And, you set that flying fish out and go on the drift over marks, and they come up and eat it. And I got a few fish up in that 250, 260 range this year, but there were bluefin caught up to 340 pounds off of San Clemente Island in Southern California waters this year. So who knows what we'll see next year.
We got 110 right at Horseshoe Kelp last year.
Well, that was in January as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep track of every fish caught, don't you?
I went out there in January and we dumped a good fish on 30-pound and a mackerel out the back, but I didn't get one to the boat in January. I haven't seen those fish this year, but these bluefin, they're around, and sometimes they're really close. At the end of October, I was looking at fish 2 miles off the beach in Laguna. And I threw the fly at those fish, and I didn't get one to go. But when you're looking at Laguna Beach and you're seeing 40 to 80-pound bluefin breaking, I don't know if it's El Nino or climate change, but now is the time to take advantage.
Do you know this is the longest run of bluefin, yellowfin tuna in California I've ever seen? For over 37 months, we've had bluefin and yellowfin tuna here.
Well,
almost every month.
Also, the yellowfin and white sea bass.
Oh yeah, the white sea bass has been good. Yellowtail has been good, but the bluefin we've seen, like Frank is saying, I mean, that's like something we haven't seen since Zane Grey days. And his book from 1910 or 1900. I mean, so hearing that from guys like Frank, makes me want to get up a little bit earlier.
Of course, Frank
push it a little bit harder.
Yeah, Frank used to fish with Zane Grey.
Shut up. I fished with his son.
Okay.
And he's gone now, too.
Yeah.
But he was a great artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had the bill of one of Gray's gosh. I lost it. The spear.
Swordfish or marlin?
Yeah.
Marlin.
All right, you guys, we're going to have to wrap it up here pretty quick. But let's get one more time for the Captain Mason, and that is PacificFlyFishingCharters.com, correct?
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you guys so much. And Pacific Fly Fishing, it's PacificFlyFishingCharters.com out of Southern California, Los Angeles, Orange County. And check out my website. Some good videos of Tomacos going airborne and stuff like that.
And then, of course, with the really big ones, you can use conventional. That's all right. Okay.
Yeah, or if it's you and a buddy and, you know, your buddy's newer and he wants to go fish, put him on a conventional stick and you can throw the fly.
Okay, we appreciate Captain Mason.
We have something new and exciting for all fishermen and fisherwomen, from 5 to 12-year-old boys and girls to teenagers and adults. Join the Unreal Fish Tales Fresh and Saltwater Fishing Club to get an amazing 50% discount on all Unreal rods and reels, 40% discount on all apparel, and 30% discount on all Unreal mounts. This monthly Fresh and Saltwater video contest has a cash prize up to $2,500. Members who join our Unreal Fish Tales Club anytime this holiday season will receive a free Unreal Fish Tales shirt or hat of their choice. Go to our website at unrealfishtales.com to join. It's unreal.
Fish have tails. Do you have an unreal fish tale to share? Unreal Fish Tales wants to post it. Go to unrealfishtales.com. Real is spelled with a double E. Join the club and win big money with your short videos. No matter what, you win with half price on all quality reels and rods, plus huge discounts and accessories. Perfect gift for anglers. Check out the website now at unrealfishtales.com.
The Soft Science footbed absorbs the shock of pounding waves, engine vibration, and even rocky terrain. Soft Science shoes are roomy and relaxed, and they drain and dry quickly. Check out the Soft Science Fin fishing shoes and boots and the Fin H2O for kayaking and canoeing. They're lightweight, slip-resistant, and won't mark your deck. See the new styles for men and women and get your pair on at softscience.com. Used by fishermen who know where to get the best fishing gear around, AFTCO makes the highest quality fishing rod components worldwide. If it says AFTCO, you know you have a quality rod. Guy Harvey Clothing, the best outdoor clothing line anywhere, is also available through AFTCO. Longest lasting, functional, and best looking clothing you'll be proud to wear. Only the very best materials and workmanship. As soon as you put it on, you'll know the difference. Look for AFTCO at quality retailers or go to aftco.com.
John! It's a big one. For passionate sports fishermen who value first-class fishing experiences paired with personalized service and amenities, all-inclusive Salmon Falls Fishing Resort on the Inland Passage reinvents the Ketchikan fishing getaway. Guests enjoy exceptional gourmet cuisine, superior fishing excursions, fully guided charter or self-guided in center console boats accommodating 3 anglers, updated guest rooms and suites, on-site fishing processing to clean, freeze, and pack your catch. Rooms range from log cabin rustic to modern. Our 52 rooms offer the ultimate in comfort after a long day of sightseeing, fishing, and exploring Ketchikan. Non-anglers love Salmon Falls too. Shopping along Creek Street, kayaking, hiking, whale watching, or gathering around our fire pits with a hot beverage, all at prices less than expected. Just pull up Salmon Falls Resort in your search engine.
Welcome back to Fish Talk Hunt Radio with John Hennigan.
This is John Hennigan, and of course our host Frank Selby. And Frank, a couple of things. First of all, I want to mention our trip to Ketchikan. We got a lot of people on the fence. We got to push them over. But we're looking to have a great trip, and it's, if you want to do a fully guided trip, we can do that. But the basic trip is, you're captain of your own boat, and they're nice, comfortable 20-foot Thunderjets. And you get to come and go as you please, and fish are right off the dock. But the most exciting thing about it for me is that we've worked out a special deal. It's $18.75 per person, all inclusive. That includes $25 for the deck staff and $25 into a contest that's going to be awarded. So it's July 12th to the 16th, so put that down and give us a call before we fill up, because it's a lot of people out there are hanging loose and we've only got a limited space. So just get in touch with us and do it. And, let me know.
John, one quick question.
Yes, sir.
Are we going to do that thing at the lake again this year and then go over on the backside and do some fly fishing?
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Yeah, we can do whatever we want. It's our own boat, and we can even do some freshwater fly fishing. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. We got that was a great lunch you fixed, too.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good, and we had a lot of good fish. But anyway, also I want to mention again the contest. And it's not a contest because you're guaranteed to be a winner. So all you have to do is get in touch with unrealfishtails.com. And look at their website, look at their fishing gear, send me an email, and just make one sentence comment on their gear, where you heard us, because we're on all over the world, on different stations at different times. But what I want you to do is within 24 hours of when you hear it, get in touch with me, and make sure you leave your phone number. I'll call you and we'll tailor the gear to exactly what you want. We won't use your phone number for anything else. We'll just make sure you get what you want so we can get your address and get it out to you. So that's an unbelievable deal. And every 5 people that enter through a lottery, you get $50. So you're guaranteed $25. You could get $50 worth of tackle. So if you didn't get what you wanted for Christmas, we'll give it to you. So
yeah, tell them they have to go where they have to go first.
Well, you have to go to unrealfishtails.com, and then get in touch with John at fishtalkradio.com. John at fishtalkradio.com. And if you get confused or lost, just send me an email, John at fishtalkradio.com. And we'll make sure you're taken care of. And that way it gives us an opportunity to find out who's out there, how they listen to us, and we've got a lot of sponsors that are kicking in. So
yeah, a lot of our sponsors.
So it's a no-brainer deal. And you're going to be, it's not a contest because you're guaranteed to get this stuff. All you have to do is take 2 or 3 minutes, and it'll be on its way. So anyway, we got... what do we got here, Frank? We've got just about a minute and a half. But we had a great show, Frank.
Yeah, we're starting to do really good. We're getting people more each time we are on the air.
That's right, John.
That makes me really happy.
Yeah.
So we must be doing something right.
Oh, yeah.
All three of us.
We did mention that the Western Rivers Conservancy is getting calls from the show, and people are actually calling up and donating or emailing and donating. So we like to see that, get your own personal piece of paradise and protect the rivers. And it's not just protecting them, it's using them. That's what the whole difference is, and it's really exciting. So anyway, we're going to have to wrap it up. We'll talk to you again next week. Make sure you get in touch with John at fishtalkradio.com.